guys, welcome to the first My I Disappear Ear video. KD here. We're going to start with Hamburg. Is that part of my I Disappear pass? No, it's not. That was a one off or two off. But it was how I started the M72 World Tour. Was in Hamburg, Germany. That was my first Metallica concert outside the US. I've been to Metallica concerts in Brazil, here, and now Germany. In these videos, we're going to talk about like the pros and cons, how the big stage feels live, of course, the highlights, and some other stuff. Okay, so they played two dates in Hamburg, May 26th and May 28th. And as you may know or not know, they're doing the no repeat weekend. So you're going to see 32 different songs in one weekend. You might see your favorite one or not. On May 26th, the opening acts were Mammoth and the Architects. If you don't know, Mammoth is led by Wolfgang Van Halen. Yes, his royal blood. And on May 28th, Epica and Ice Nine Kills were the bands that opened for Metallica. Initially, Five Finger Death Punch was supposed to be part of the European tour, but that didn't happen because I think Ivan Moody needed to have surgery or something. I had never seen any of these four bands live prior to the Germany concerts, and guys, I don't know, out of the four bands, I think Mammoth and Ice Nine Kills were the best ones. And thank God they kept those bands for the US part of the tour. And I got lucky. And I was able to get an Architects set list. And that's it from the opening acts. But since I'm not a fan of the Architects, there was a kid that was singing every single song behind me. So I just gave the set list to the kid. He was happy. I was happy, and everybody was happy. All I wanted to do was to see Metallica on that big ass stage. You can see on the background there, guys. If you haven't seen that stage live, it's gonna be a holy shit moment when you see, because it's huge. It could be good and bad at the same time. Let's talk about the boys, Metallica, the main guys. It felt like they were having a great time. At the end of the first concert, Lars threw himself into the crowd. He was having fun. There was a part where Kirk and Lars started, like, they swapped instruments and they started playing Am I Evil in the old days, like early 90s, late 80s. Guys, like, the energy was crazy. I think they had like over 60,000 people there. It was just amazing to see. The highlight was the two songs, one that I hadn't seen live yet, and one that I saw on my first Metallica concert and I got to watch again live. So those two songs were Until It Sleeps, first time ever for me, and Leper Messiah. The first time I saw that song live was May 22nd, 2003 at the Fillmore. Also was a fan club event. I would say the band was mostly tight, you know. Of course, there were a few fuck ups here and there, like Until It Sleeps. James messed up the lyrics a little bit, but who cares? Anything can happen live. And of course, the new songs, I think we got to see 6 new songs between these two shows, 3 on the first night and 3 on the second night, and they all sound very, very nice live. I really liked them. It's a live album. They're in the end they're gonna play the entire thing, eventually. Out of the new songs, I think Lux Turner was the best one so far. I was hoping to see Enamorada or Room of Mirrors or Too Far Gone, but I didn't until they hit the US, but we'll get to that later. So, although this wasn't, the European shows weren't I Disappear pass. It was the Frantic package. One of the perks of doing those packages is you're gonna get a Yeti cup just like this one. I haven't used it yet, but there you go. And you get a free drink with it. But I didn't get the free drink because it's like a guitar pick, and I'd rather keep the guitar pick instead of using the drink. And my MO when I go to Metallica concerts is I stop drinking anything like by 11, get in line, and stop eating anything by 11. And then I'll just eat and drink anything after the concert. Because once I get that sweet spot, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. The pros of the big stage, the pros of the concert. The big stage, of course, like mostly everyone will get a good view. There's certain levels of the stage are low, so like if you're short, you can see everything. However, the stage does like this. So if you're short and if you end up stuck in one of those places, you're not going to see anything unless the band comes to the edge of the stage and then you see them. But again, like the Frantic package allows you to get into the arena, into the stadium earlier, so you can choose a nice place. So I think I'll do that again next year. Let's see. The show in Germany was pretty organized. Like to get in and out of the stadium was pretty cool. Was pretty easy. You know, like they usually check in the enhanced experience ticket holders in line. So all you got to do is get there early. You know, they send you an email and then you got to just be there by that time. And then they scan your ticket, which is on your phone, and then you're ready to go, you know? And I think I paid like 400, 500 bucks, I don't know, for both days, and both days being Frantic early entry. So yeah, it's pretty worth it, guys. If you don't want to stress out, you know, if you want to get a good spot, I think that's it. The cons, I think it's the big stage as well, because you will see the band for sure for a quarter of the time. Why is that? Because Lars Ulrich has 4 different drum kits. So one over here, and then one over here. You know, so it comes up from below the stage. So they play 4 songs in each corner of the stage. So they're gonna be right in front of you. So you kind of lose a little bit of the energy because at certain points you're just listening to the music, you're not seeing them, you know, because it's a big stage, guys. It's a big stage. Even the snake pit fits 1,200 people. It's a lot. It's a lot of people, guys. But outside of that, the if I was if I were to rate the concert, I think would be like a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. The stage was a big pro and a big con. You know, it depends on how tall you are or how much do you care about seeing them all the time. I liked it. I liked it. Get there early, choose your spot, don't leave, and that's it. One thing that I thought it was different, very different than the US concerts, which will be in the next video, you could buy like you bought a drink and you got a special cup. Yeah, so you got like a special cup. There it is. You know, like with the date, Metallica World Tour, 2 nights, no repeats. There's no the name of the city is not here. So I guess they could have sold this in the US too, but I haven't seen this, you know. So I was able to get a couple. And the last thing, of course, we all like to get picks, drumsticks, and whatever. In Germany, guys, I wasn't so lucky. I just got 2 guitar picks, and they're the same ones. They're from Hamburg, May 26, 2023. That's all I got. That's all I got. Was I luckier in New Jersey? I guess we have to wait and see. So this is it. This is the first My I Disappear Ear video. And now we're off to we're off to New Jersey for the first concert of the North American part of the tour. Next stop, New Jersey. And actually, I have to record the Jersey video now because tomorrow I'm off to Montreal. So, a lot of traveling, guys. All right, so we'll talk a bit more about the Ideas Up Here Pass on the next video. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.